Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. It's a bit off, off, I guess, schedule. Usually, I do streams on Wednesdays or podcasts on Wednesdays. Here with me, I have the ever fantastic Kevin. Kevin, hello.
Hello, Mikey.
Hey, welcome. How you doing over there, Kevin? Is everything all right down in your corner of the world?
In my side of the world, it just extended our soft lockdown once more
Okay,
for another 2 weeks.
okay, fair enough.
And yeah, but I'm taking it very well. I'm very used to staying home. So I am like the best example out there for social distancing.
Yep, yep, fair enough. I mean, for those people playing at home, where are you currently located?
I'm based in Jakarta. Not exactly in Jakarta, but that's where I would be
Cool.
right now.
Awesome, awesome. And we also have Ryan, the first legitimate Penta S. Ryan,
Hello.
hello.
Hello. I'm eating, so I might not talk for a bit.
That's okay. That's okay. Um, we were just talking about how COVID is affecting us at this stage. For us Melburnians, we're in pseudo stage 4 lockdowns, so it's it's been very tough on some people and easy on others. For me, it's been relatively easy. I have my dogs and I have my car. I got Coles down the road, so it's all been pretty good. On a side note, we've been approved by the bank, and we have officially gotten an accepted offer from a potential house that we're interested in. So yes, you're looking at yes.
Ooh,
So I'm moving to. I'm not going to say out loud here.
Werribee? Werribee?
I live in Werribee now. Yeah. So I'm
Oh,
moving.
really? So,
I'm
so you're local. You share locals with Alan.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yes, yes. But so I'm moving out of Werribee. I want to get. Oh God, I want to get
You want to get
far
out of
away.
Werribee?
Yes. Yeah. It's a shit. It's a shit.
Why?
It's a shithole, mate. It's a shithole. Yeah.
Why?
Empty cabs get stolen.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Very.
Are you
Well.
sure?
Well. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say that they are. I am just going to say that they may or may not be.
Fair enough.
Let's
is
just.
crime rate in Werribee high?
Pardon?
Is the crime rate in Werribee high?
It's not high. It's just a shithole. Like, literally shithole.
Like, what's wrong with it?
It's just shit. It's just shit.
Like the people?
Yeah, it's low socioeconomic. It's got a very high migrant rate as well. So a lot of migrants have moved around to Werribee, making it a little less desirable for first home owner buyers. So
Mm.
pretty much like a lot of um, like Indians have also moved into Tarneet. So it's just one of those areas that is very migrant heavy. It doesn't have a lot of old money, whereas where I'm going now has a lot of old money, despite its demographics. So I'll be talking about that, with the smaller MT group later on. But when I do move and when I get my new area, then I'll advertise and tell people where I'm located a bit more. So
Would you like to buy some MT cabs for your new house?
look, I could buy MT cabs for my house. I will have enough space for it, and when that time comes, I may or may not put my hat in the ring for that.
Yeah,
Oof,
maybe
come on,
Alan can give you
guys.
a good discount. Mates
Well,
rates.
well, I mean, he has four. He should have four Maxi Tune machines now, with the two stolen and the two not stolen. So yeah. So g'day chat. Let's have a look who's online. So hello anime fan, Van Dyke, QB, D Generation Gab, DXMT, Ken
Oh
88.
wow.
So yeah, QB, did I live in the northern suburbs? No, I've always been west. I previously lived in Maidstone with my ex-partner, who I'm no longer with, and yeah, so now I'm back in Werribee and looking to move out in the next couple of months. So got to sign that contract. But I digress, and Ryan has called to order the Council of Shitlords. Here we have another entrance to the Council of Shitlords. EJ, welcome. How are you, good sir?
Fuck
Yes,
yes.
lads.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
EJ.
How are you today, EJ? Tell us what's going on in your corner of the world.
Not bad. Just another day of fucking stupid Karen saying I don't need to wear a mask.
Fair enough.
So just the usual, bro. What about you?
Yeah, not mad. I've just told everyone that I got accepted to buy a house, so
Oh fuck, congrats, bro.
Thank
Whereabouts
you.
did you buy?
I won't say it online. I'll tell you guys like later on the offline chat.
Sweet.
But
by the way, do you need a loan?
I've already got a loan. It's through Com.
Oh.
Just look up my name.
Okay. Nah, congrats, bro.
Thanks.
Really proud of you.
Thanks. So Ryan, how's your neck of the woods, good sir?
Yeah, it's not bad, man.
Yeah, good. Anything happening? Are you locked down? You facing any Karens of the day? You know, what's going on?
I've just been home. Just got like uni online.
Okay. Now, yeah, it's interesting that you said you're at home, because you recently just posted a video of you, and I didn't get who you were versing. Who was that video about?
That was DXMT. Yeah.
Oh right,
It was
okay.
1v1. Yeah.
Was it a 1v1 real life or 1v1?
Oh no, it was real life. It was before lockdown. Yeah.
Okay, so you versed him 1v1 IRL.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I didn't get the chance to watch it because I thought it was a ghost video. But tell me a bit about it. What happened? What inspired you to make that video, and what's it essentially about? Give me as much information from your end.
Well, the spirit of the video is all to do with like us fake cars. Us renames. Like we deserve a spot in the MT community, but we've just been like thrown to the side from all these like legit people. And I think Alan's at the forefront of calling us like non-legit, rename trash. There was a video he was like deleting like 17 renames or something.
Okay.
So
No.
I felt like, yeah, the renames need to stand up.
Okay. So when you talk about being a rename, like what does that essentially mean? Like because as far as I'm concerned, you got Penta S by yourself, right? So I don't understand how you could be a rename. I mean, if you did the work, you deserve the accolades, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can pay for service, and essentially you're paying for like let's say like you buy data online. It's pretty much the exact same as buying like a rename because you're paying for like data.
Yeah.
Like,
But what's
it's like
but what's the difference between you paying someone to do it and you doing it yourself? I mean, if I have the resources, and if I want, like, honestly, between you and me, I don't have a lot of time to play maximum tune, and if I wanted another Evo 3 or an Evo 5, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to to do that myself. But if I paid someone, like, what's the difference? I mean, look at it this way. As far as I see, I can work on my car. That's no dramas. Like I can try to change the oil and all do that, but I don't have the time. I'm not an expert on it. I don't want to be held accountable if I break my car. I can just pay someone else to do it. Where's the difference? Where's the line?
It's where DXMD comes into place because he clearly draws a big fucking line between the two.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Segregation, like splitting the community apart.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But
It's
like,
not on.
but what do you mean? Like, how is he splitting the community? Is he splitting it between Evos and WRX? Like, I need a bit more information here.
Between people who do their data from scratch and people who pay or buy data, renames, non-legit data, even stolen data.
Stolen data. Oh no.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that can be like another subject.
Wow. I mean, how do you know if data's stolen or not?
Well, I mean, nowadays you can't really tell if they can change the names and stuff. You can like rank up different classes and like you can just get lost. But
Yeah. Well,
before
it's very concerning that you're being segregated and you're being ostracized as fellow maximum tune racers. You know,
We need to bring the community together, not split it apart.
that's right.
Exactly. It's a
You
dying.
gotta, you gotta
We
be
need to stand
positive.
together.
Yeah, you gotta be positive.
Yeah.
And this negativity is what's driving the game to shit at the moment. Like I feel like if you are being a negative force in the community, especially with COVID going on, that's not on. I think that's not on. That's up. That's just me. Like I don't know how you guys feel about it. Like how do you guys feel about negative impacts and forces in the community?
It should not be allowed to continue, and Namco should seize DXMT's account and eliminate all of his data.
I heard an interesting rumor in the wind as I was working that DXMT is I don't know how do you say it, like bot viewing, bot posting, bot something.
Oh yes. Apparently he was like botting subs and botting views.
Okay, I don't know. Like I've only heard about this term just recently, literally today. Does anyone know
same.
more? Does anyone know more about it?
I have no idea.
No, because I like considering like its name, I assume that it is just someone who uses a bot to, I guess, let's say, unfairly boost their ratings. Would you guys agree with that?
But why?
Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty much on par with you know how like Instagram influencers and
Yeah.
and some of the Instagram models they would pay for followers, like they would buy them from
Yep.
websites. It's pretty much the same. It's just like it's all just like it's the construct of social media. Like it's an illusion. Like people want to appear like they are famous, to kind of like deceive people, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like there's not much point. It's just like it's just like an ego boost. You know what I mean? Like it's irrelevant. Like, it doesn't matter if you have, like, for example, 1,500 followers or 15,000. It's about who actually interacts with you, and it's about. It all comes down to like quality, not quantity. It's like it doesn't matter if you have like 5,000 friends on Facebook or 192 friends in real life. Like it's all the
Ouch.
192 friends that in real life and are like more tightly knit and are closer and can reach out to them. Like they're more quality than the other few thousand people that probably don't give a shit about you if like if you go to jail or you get pulled over for speeding and the cop says, "Give me your fucking license."
Wow,
Uh,
that's legit. But look, let me just just bear with me here. I had an interesting thought as you were talking there, EJ, and my
Yep.
interesting thought was that how is this any different from being someone that pays for dress up? How is that any different? You're using a system to augment your statistics in a real life setting. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's just patting yourself up. But that's also wrongfully doing that of yourself. And it's not so much like relevant. I wouldn't say relevant. It's not so much. I guess it has more real world implications for padding and for I guess people doing ghost stories and tuning services in MaxiTune. It only is concerned to MaxiTune, but for those people that bot and pad their stats and buy their stats or otherwise in YouTube and in other areas. I mean, YouTube is directly correlated with money, with fame, with status. How much of a fraud must you be to do that?
It really comes down to a person. Like, if you're that desperate to show the world, like how important or unimportant, well, you are, then you got to do what you got to do. Like, obviously, like, I don't mean any disrespect. Like, I know people that pay for Instagram followers to appear famous. Like my ex-girlfriend. But like, if each of their own, what you do with your money is none of my business. You probably earn like $4,000 a week. That's way more than me. I can't say anything, but you at the end of the day, like you're getting false validation from people, and the only person that you're tricking is yourself. Like, if that's supposed to be an ego boost, like one day you'll realize, like, it's not authentic. And for me, like I have like 1,500 followers on Instagram, right? Like it's not that much, but I know all of those people because I connect with them through either through cars, through real life, like friends, or through MT. I still interact with all of them, and I find it a more meaningful connection. So at the end of the day, like if you're paying for something to give you false validation, none of my business. But end of the day, you're just tricking yourself. You know what I mean? Do you see where I'm coming from, Mikey?
But some people don't really care about that. People that do this don't really care so much about the connection. All they care about is being famous, is being relevant, is being, the most important thing and being the center of the universe.
Clout chaser.
Pardon?
What was that?
He's a fucking clout chaser.
Well,
Yeah.
look, to be honest, I mean, there are people out there that do this, and like no disrespect to any of them. I know a couple of people that do this, in my own little world, but these people are that do it that I personally know. They started from nothing and organically grew, and then when they finally got to the spot where maybe they needed a better, I guess, platform to grow, they went and did the next step. And it wasn't through botting or anything, it was through a legitimate mean, but it was more about tricking the algorithm in Facebook, YouTube, and all the rest of it in order to get a better reach. However, botting specifically, I do not agree with. I do not agree with the fact, and I do not condone anyone that decides to use MIML or computer algorithms to their own sort of, I guess, end in order to buff up their stats. That's not to go to say, hey, look, if I like your stuff, you like my stuff, and then we share stuff. That's fine because you've engaged someone. It's still legitimate. You're leveraging your own resources with other people and you're connecting. But for you to just to go, yep, I'm going to develop a bot, a program to, press F5 every 10 seconds so it registers a view on YouTube, and hey, I've actually asked people like at my work, can this be done? And they're like, yeah, it's not fucking hard. Like it's literally a script that you run, you put it into, like you do it, and it just automatically presses F5 on all your Windows tabs, and it just goes, yep, F5, 20 seconds, F5, and it just all reloads all at the same time, so that the YouTube algorithm's like, oh look, another hit, oh look, another hit, oh look, another hit. Like it's just ridiculous. And for those people that engage in those tactics, is just really disrespectful to the rest of us that actually want to make quality content, that want to be legitimate people, that leverage their own network and their own friends and their own, I guess, peers to to make it in the world. Because at the end of the day, as EJ said, you're only fooling yourself. And then when you walk into an arcade, you're going to have this inflated ego where no one's going to know you. You're going to be this massive peacock going, oh, I have, 10,000 subscribers, but you don't know who I am. You need to subscribe to me now. Like, I don't give a shit. I'll rock up to an arcade. I hope no one knows me because it's less trouble for me. Like, fair enough if someone's like, hey, you're Akuma. I'm like, yeah, go away. I just want my coffee. But, I'm happy that people know who I am. But at the same time, I like the fact that I have my own sort of anonymity. I can't even say that fucking word. But, I did it on my own sort of power and my own leverage, and I didn't have to cheat the system. I didn't have to, make a bot and do it all, because I can do it. I'm telling you all now, I can do it, and I can leverage a lot of resources. But I don't choose to, because there are too many people out there that deserve the spot a lot better than me, that are making quality content, that are giving a shit about the game, and being real legit about it. Like, you're just cheating your fellow friends and racers out there. Like, for the longest of time, like, I didn't like Dante Bryan from New Zealand. I don't know him from a bar of soap. I don't give a shit. But I thought about it and went, no, I just don't like him because he's like a bit of a competition. And then I looked at his content and I was like, fuck, he's way better than I am. All right, fuck. He deserves all the likes and subscribes. Like, you know what I mean? The reason why people lash out is because they're fearful, because they don't like people, because they're fearful of competition. And I won't even stray from that. Like, one, love competition, but I don't like being competitive against other people. Don't give a shit now. I mean, you know, that's what spurs us on. But at the same time, if you engage these sort of dirty tactics to boost your stats and to pad yourself, then you know what? Like, it just shows what type of person you really are. You're just this slimy, little, small, insignificant person that just wants, you know, to be the center of attention no matter how or why or, you know, when it happens. And you create your own little dramas, you create your own little shitty things, and people laugh at you and you don't realize that people are laughing at you and not with you. And I'm not going to target, you know, specific individuals out there. There are a group of individuals out there, source, that, you know, try to pad their stats, try to, you know, be more relevant, you know, trying to help the community by reporting the OCMs, you know, but all you're doing is just hurting the community. That's it. Just, you know, just shut up. Just let us do our own thing. But, you know, that's only just one example. You know, there are many other examples out there. I mean, you know, like, you know, I can speak for myself here and just say, like, I have not given a shit about MT in quite some time. I've not really kept up with current events. I've not kept up with updates. I don't even know where my cards are. Like, legitimately, I don't know where they are. I don't even know where my time zone card is. You know, the only thing that I've thought of in the last couple of weeks is just getting things done, getting work off the ground, and you know what? Just enjoying my time in isolation. And you know, like if I wanted to be, you know, hardcore, I would have bought the MaxiTune emulator. I would have done all that, you know, streaming stuff, but you know, I've got better things out there. I've got better things to do. You know, I don't want to pad my stats. I don't want to build bots that, you know, give me, you know, hundreds of subscribes and likes and stuff every day. I just want to be a legit human. You know? Do you guys want to be legit humans too? Like, Ryan, do you want to be a legit human?
Oh, I would love that.
You're not, because you are a not legitimate Penta S, because you have used your network. Who the fuck is this? Hang on. Hello. Hi. Good. How are you? I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a bit of work at the moment. Do you mind if you give me a call after 8? Oh, okay. Cool. See ya. Bye. I have no fucking idea who that was. Anyways. Hey, no, I don't think he has my number. That'd be really weird if he did. Anyways, so no. So, Ryan, you are not a legit Penta S. You leveraged your network of Maximum Tune community members to gain Penta S. How do you feel?
I feel bad.
Do you?
Not really. I should feel bad. But
Should you feel bad? Because you've leveraged you've leveraged your own network, right? And that's what this game's all about. Leveraging your network to being the best sort of racer you are. Now, some people out there will be like, nah, that Ryan's not legitimate. You know what? I think you're legitimate. You're a legitimate human to me. How's that any different from someone, you know, doing it by themselves? Everyone needs friends. Everyone needs family support. We're all a big community. Why can't we just be friends?
I mean, ask Alan.
Because someone stole my R34.
Damn that person. Damn that person who stole your R34.
I know, right? I saved up so hard for it, but it's okay. I have another car now.
Good. Kevin, do you want to be a legitimate human? Because out of everyone here that's currently on this chat, I think, Kevin, you are the most legitimate of the humans out of all of us.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I am the most legitimate.
I mean, you know, there's no way that any of your cars are illegitimate.
No, I have not bought any data ever since playing this game since MT1.
Yeah, that's it. Good man.
You've never bought data.
I have bought cards before, but it's like none of them are like even hacked cards.
Oh, like you don't have any like renames on like your main data.
Yep.
Oh,
No renames.
Damn, I say,
Respect.
Kevin. Damn. Like you are a legitimate Penta S candidate.
Thank you. But
candidate.
it's not. It's something to be humble about.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong in owning data.
That's right. That's right. I mean, if you have the money for it and you have the friends and the network for it, then why not? I mean, look at all the people that are like, hey, I'll pay for people to do my, daily sign-in stamp things. Like, sure, okay, why not? I'd love to pay someone to do my daily stamps. I really would, but I just don't care. So, anyways, back to the original topic, Ryan. So, your video, it was about you versus, who was it?
DXMT.
Okay, sorry. I totally forgot it because it was irrelevant. So, DXMT, was it?
Yeah. So, some chum in like Werribee, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Chum.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's not a lot of people in Werribee that play Maximum Tune, and none of them are noteworthy at all. Like, honestly, like if you're playing at Werribee, you're in the pits. Like, it's, how can I say this? When you go to when you go to like. Well, when you go to a party and you see everyone, you're like, oh man, this party's really cool. And then you walk around the party and you just see like the losers in the corner that are like smoking up weed or doing something really, really shoddy.
Oh,
These are the Werribee people. These are the Werribee people.
okay.
They're like in the corner, skulking, trying to steal shit from the house, bumming smokes off people. That's everyone in the Werribee Maximum Tune community. Everyone. Not even kidding. Even me. So... Okay. Anyways, continue. So, you're versing someone.
Yeah, I was versing someone and they got destroyed, and now they're having like a little rant and stuff online.
How do you mean destroyed? I mean, destroyed can be so many things. Like you could have, beaten them by, 1,000 meters. You could have, like got them into toll booths. Like, what do you mean by destroyed? Like, I need.
That was it was a blocking 1v1 and they couldn't hack it.
What do you mean? Did they get up and run? Did they get up and hide? Like, how did they not hack it?
Did they ask to race you in real life and say that the Lancer will flog your car?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my god,
They
that's
said
toxic.
a Holden Cruise with a crackle tune or something.
A what?
A crackle tune Holden Cruise.
Ugh. What? Ugh. Why would anyone want to do that to a Holden
I
Cruise?
don't know, man.
So it can go faster than 192 kilometers an hour.
Jesus.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I literally let him win at the end.
Wow.
Like I felt that bad for him.
Well, I mean, it's not winning. I don't understand this. A lot of people are like 1v1, blocking battles, and then obviously like the winner's not the person that wins the actual race.
Yeah, it's like the most possession.
Yeah, it's the most like. It's the most like how long you've been in the lead, how many times you've blocked them, how many times did they pass. Like, it's not all about winning at the end of the day, because if it was winning at the end of the day, you'd honestly just block into a corner and then just run. It's not all about that. That's not what a block battle is about. And in the chat, DXMT is like, he lost, he bitched it. It's like, well, hang on. If it was a blocking battle, then obviously it's not about winning.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's about blocking and blocking and blocking. Like, if I blocked you and I missed and I pit myself, like, are you going to run off? No, this is a blocking battle. You slow all the way down and then you continue the battle. It's
like in that whole like 1v1, the only positive thing was him getting first place. Because I dived out of the way, like the last 500 meters and just left it.
And so he left you.
Yeah.
That's not a legitimate human. Like, I'm sorry.
it's
Like,
illegitimate.
this is what you get
That's
for
a fake star. That's a fake illegitimate star.
See, that's what you get for versing someone from Werribee. Like, they stab you in the back. They're like, "Hey man, you're really cool. Let's play Maximum Tune." And then they dog you at the end and they take all your stars. Like, "Oh, ha ha ha, really nice try, lol. You could be better, lol. Ha 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 ha." Man, hey,
More vocal.
add me on Facebook and my YouTubes, cause like I can teach you a lot of stuff because I'm Werribee's number one battler.
The new thing is adding on the app now. Fucking
What?
so many people like, oh, you gotta add me on the app. Add me on the app.
What's on the app?
Because you can like have friends on the new Wangan app.
Why do I want fucking friends?
So you can have more than one friend, Mikey.
Fuck. No, fuck you guys. But
Hey,
okay,
landing up the mood, man.
but okay, let's get back on topic. I mean, okay, so how many games of Maxi did you verse him win? because
there was
you
like,
lost, because obviously you've lost once, so obviously you would verse again, right?
there was actually 5 games. I won 4 and he won once.
Okay, so he wins one and he's like, I won. I'm the
The last
ultimate.
one.
I'm the
Yeah.
ultimate victor. Ha ha ha. It's like saying like, I hit my head on the wall 100 times and the wall cracked that one time. It means I'm stronger than the wall. Like,
Exactly.
are you
Yeah.
fucking dumb? I stronger than wall. It crack is good. Brain cell dead.
DXMT things.
DXMT things.
Oh no.
Yes, that is now a saying. DXMT things. When you do something a bunch of times and you go against the current and win once, and you're like, "Yep, that's it. I'm officially like better than you." Like,
That's a
but
DXMT.
that's a DXMT thing. Like, I remember going to Brisbane, and I came fourth in a tournament, and like everyone there would absolutely smash me. But I beat them all, which means I'm better than them. Ha ha ha! DXMT things. Ha ha.
Oh no.
Hey EJ, remember that one time that I played you a maxi tune and I beat you after like 20 games? But I'm better than you. DXMT
Aw.
things. Ha.
Yeah, you're better. Bro, I don't give a shit about the game anymore.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hey guys,
Hey, I need to stay positive and be myself. Okay, that's what they teach us. You know what I mean? We need to stop taking the game so seriously. You know,
I remember.
and just lighten up and have fun.
I remember.
Wait,
I remember. I remember my teacher telling me that I was always going to be a loser in life, and then I played the lotto and I won $1.50. MT things. Ah, I'm a winner.
Always stay positive, be yourself. Alan's the type of guy to actually go out and get coronavirus. Be like, I'm positive.
Oh.
Alan,
Ah, I'm positive.
Oh, stay positive, be yourself.
Oh wow, that is
DXMT things.
the
that's what it is.
DXMT things. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
like
no.
the new meme, DXMT things. Wow.
Wow.
Memes being created in front of your faces, everyone.
Yeah, we need new content, you know. Obviously, you know, coronavirus has taken a really big toll on us, and you know, a lot of the time, especially with people that struggle with their mental health, you know, mental health is no joking matter. Like some of us, we can't really live or have trouble adjusting, so we need to, you know, like laughter is the best medicine, you know. Like we need to create a warm, welcoming, and you know, happy and fun atmosphere, you know, to you know, it's how people make the days. Like, hey, I was having a shit day. You know, I got fucking told to go fucking back to China. You know, I got told off for wearing a mask. You know, like obviously I had a shit day, but you know, like I need to you know make sure that my mood doesn't affect other people,
Yeah.
and I don't blab about it online and say, all customers are so shit. Oh, my customers are so bad. I don't want to work in this job anymore. You know, all I have to do, just you know, just have a couple of friends, you know, have a bit of a chat, have a bit of a vent, you know, and then you know, and then my friends will always bring up like funny things, you know, like the DXMT things, you know. It makes my mood a little bit better, you know. It says like, hey,
Yeah.
haha, this is funny, you know. It improves my mental health, you know. That's why making jokes is important. Like obviously you can't make jokes about mental health, but you know, there's a lot of things that we can joke about, you know, like hey, like one thing I don't get is why people get so offended by things, you know? Like, hey, like someone gets offended because, you know, like they got caught speeding, you know, going 192 kilometers an hour, and then, you know, like they fucking lose a license, and then they're like, "Oh,
Wow.
stop joking about it, bro." Like, look at me. Like, I had an officer scream in my face, said, "Give me your fucking license!" And you know what my two friends went? One of them, she went off. She took off. She didn't even give two fucks about me, right? And then, you know, like I took it on the chin. I did the wrong thing. Paid the fine. You know, I'm sitting on my suspension. Like, hey, my friends make fun of me. Like they're like, sick license, bro. Like when my friends they all go out and I can't go because I can't drive there and I can't take public transport. They're like, sick license, bro. Come join us. Come drive. You know, like you know what I do? I laugh with them. You know, I'm like, ha, yeah, you guys got me. You know, it's about embracing the positivity. You know, you got to be positive and be yourself.
So, all right, let's go back to the race because
Okay.
I feel like being positive can only get you so far. And as Ryan has explained, he won 4 times and Alan won once. And the positive
Yes.
the positive of that is he won once, right? DXMT things. So
Two things.
so I just want you to give me some narrative on his skill level, because from what you see on like his YouTube, from what you see on like other things, from how he presents himself, it seems like he's a high level player. Like
Okay. Like, considering he has fucking machines at home, considering he's been playing for a fucking long time, compared to where he should be skill wise, he's not fucking there.
what do you mean, like there? What is there to you? Is there 250
The
C1
amount of
out?
time he's put into the game, like he should be like at least like Anson Chong tier.
Who's Anson Chong?
Anson from fucking Melbourne, or like fucking Addicts, or like Stitch, or like Igor. Like
Oh,
he
they're
should be
shit.
up there.
No, they're shit.
Alright, well, like, he has to be fucking good for, like, the amount of, like, hours and, like, time is put into this game.
Yeah, but what's good is good 250 C1 out? Is it 47 on Osaka? Is it world record? Is it having a gold plate? Because good is a lot of things.
Or like, Alan, he can't TA. Like, he literally took away the TA submissions on his Discord.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That's really like.
No,
I mean, if someone was like, "Hey, Mike, can you TA a certain course because I'm not getting it?" I'd be like, "Yeah, cool. I'm not the best TA, but I'll give you some tips, like
I
based
think
on what I
he's,
can
like,
do."
ashamed of it or something.
You're ashamed of his time attack.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And, like, he can't block, he can't cushion.
is that all that he
Yeah.
can't do?
Oh, he can't run.
Oh wow. Okay. Is there anything else? Telling the truth,
You
is
wanna
that
keep
one?
going, or?
What?
He also
there's
can't take
nothing.
jokes.
Oof.
Yeah, he can't take jokes. Has like fucking. He's got like a bag he carries around, and he just like sprinkles excuses, like a DXMT thing.
Wow.
Every time, just there's a fucking. He pulls out a fucking excuse from a bag, and just goes with it.
Wow.
He
That's-
gets
Is the bag a
exposed.
black hole because I don't think I've seen a repeat of an excuse, so it must be endless. It must be like
Yeah,
a
it's
big
fucking
bag.
endless.
He's
It's a
probably got
big
he's
bag.
probably got like
Out, bro. I need those every single time I have to reason with a customer that doesn't accept policy. I really need his bag. Do you know how much he's selling it?
I think his keeping is. It's nearly as big as his ego. I don't know how he carries it around.
I feel like he got this. I
That's
feel like
so heavy.
I-
Almost heavier than
Yeah.
empty machines.
I feel like
Fuck.
he's gotten this from the same source that he bots from. He's like, oh, if you bot with us, if you bot with us, I'll give you a bag of excuses that is endless for you to use.
Okay, deal.
Done. Yep, done. Here's my down payment of 1 subscriber. Also, you can steal my MaxiTune machines from my house and then give it back to me, so I can
Yeah, and
claim
I'll
it
get
on
the
insurance.
insurance money. I'll 50-50 split it with you, bro.
Yeah. Also, you're not my next door neighbor, and you're not having weed
You
in
know
the
what,
back.
next one ever who makes drugs. The fuck?
Like,
What a fucking
oh,
snitch.
like,
Imagine
yeah.
snitching on your neighbor. What a fucking DXMT thing to do.
Yeah, like, hey man, I really love the fact that you're my next door neighbor and you sell me weed, but I'm gonna report you because my stuff got stolen because your stuff got stolen.
Yeah, I think it was your fault. My stuff got stolen. So I
Yes.
reported you on
Yeah,
this,
that's
bro.
it. I'm blaming you. Everything's not my fault.
It
That's
all adds up. It's your fault.
it's
Yeah.
yep, that's right. It's your weed. Your weed got stolen, and then my machine got stolen on a separate occasion, but it's your fault. Sorry.
It's a coincidence.
Yeah, it's a cool. It's yes, it's a illegitimate coincidence.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so continue more about this video. So judging from his video, he's not that good, right?
Yeah.
Where would you put him? Like in the grand scheme of MT's skill, right? Where would you put him in sort of a journey of, a racer?
You know, like you have like that one old man who plays the game, and like even though he should like give up and quit, he just doesn't. Even though he knows he's bad, but he just doesn't quit.
Jimmy?
That's DXMT.
Ah, I thought
John Lee.
Right?
I thought you were gonna say Jimmy.
No,
I was like, fuck.
I reckon John Lee would shit on Alan.
Who?
John Lee.
No, the
John Lee knows like the dress ups, so like
Ah,
he can make his
setting
car
slayer.
really heavy, and then like Alan just couldn't pass him.
Wow,
Wow.
that's illegitimate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
He's probably like a tier 1 player, like a newbie.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I reckon he just bought the data.
Who? Alan?
Yeah,
He bought his GVB data.
I reckon he did. He doesn't prove that he's a top tier player.
Hang on.
Worthy of the Penta S.
Hang on. Does he have video evidence of him like going through his journey of the GVB?
I think he's only got like, I think there's a photo of him with like an S rank only.
So there's no there's no real evidence that his GVB
There's no
is legit.
real, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So
Like, for all you know, he paid for services. Like, we don't know.
okay, so he's calling the kettle black here.
Yeah,
So there's no real evidence that DXMT is a legitimate Penta S user.
exactly, yeah.
Wow.
Like, there's a photo of like my car, which was like double S1, but that's all. Like, you know, it's pretty much the same as Alan's.
But you've acknowledged that you've leveraged your
Yeah,
network
exactly.
to do that.
But I don't know why he doesn't acknowledge it.
Wow. I mean, you know, that's like it's a lot of games. Like he told me it estimated like $2,500 to, you know, constantly play the game. So that's like what, 1,200
Jesus.
1,250 games? I don't know where anyone has the time to play 1,250 games. Like if I play 10 games, then I'm already sick of the fucking thing.
Exactly, yeah. Like, you want to, yeah, it's like take a break or something. Like, but then like, he's got a fucking family. He's got kids.
Oh,
you know?
had kids. He's no longer with Bridgie anymore. He's with like this, you know, I don't know. I think it was a Philo chick, maybe. I don't know. He speaks Philo. Don't really care. That's cultural appropriation, and I am offended that he speaks Tagalog and Filipino. Like, as someone from the Filipino race that was born there and came over, I am offended, and he is racist.
Does he talk to you in like Filipino?
No, I don't understand it. But also, he should not
Ah.
speak it because that's cultural appropriation. So,
Yeah, it's
you know,
like, it's like,
DXMT
yeah.
is racist.
Yeah, it's like at work when when a white guy, you know, like asked me for my background, I said, "Oh, I'm Australian." It's like, no, where are your parents from? I was like, "Oh, my parents are from China, Hong Kong." They're like, "Oh, Guayloa," and I'm just like, I'm like, bro, that's fucking racist.
Yeah.
You know, like, obviously I can't say it because you know I need to be professional, but in my
Yeah.
head I'm just like, bro, that's so fucking racist. Like, don't like. You know, you don't see me say, oh, you don't see me like, you know, making fun of the English language. You know what I mean? You don't like if I came to Australia and then I asked someone as well, oh, are you Australian? And you know, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, man, just fucking go on my cellular, bro. Just gotta go fucking buy my fucking cigarettes, man.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean?
but I mean,
Or
but when you're making $4,000 a week, you know, making all that money, being like a grocery seller, like a
A wholesale fruit or something?
yeah,
What was
sorry,
it?
wholesale fruit seller, right? You know, he could take each of us he could take each of us down. He could probably make a car and full tune it in like a month. Sorry, not full tune, Penta S in a month. Like, think about it. Like, if I made $4,000 a month, sorry, a week, like I wouldn't live in Werribee. Like, fuck that. I would be buying a house in bloody like.
Turak, Box Hill,
Did you say Iraq?
Yeah.
Turak.
Oh, I thought you said Iraq.
Iraq.
I was like, fuck Iraq. No. But no, I'd probably buy my house in the northern suburbs or in the CBD, not live in fucking Werribee with my ex-partner. Like, that's pretty fucking that's pretty fucking stupid. Like, I make $4,000 a week, but I choose to live in Werribee. Something's not going right here. Something is being
Someone's lying. Yeah.
Someone is lying about their situation because
No,
if
I reckon you're telling the truth. It's just a DXMT thing.
I made $4,000 one week, and I'm forever making $4,000 for every week after. That's it.
Yeah, bro,
We've cracked
got a
it.
bonus for 1 week. It's like me. Look, when I get my bonus, I'm like, oh, guys, look at me. I make $5,200 a week after tax. I make
Just
that every
the
single week.
XMT.
Yeah. DXMT things. Like 1 week I think I made like $8,000, right? I must make $8,000 for the rest of the you know, year. DXMT things.
DXMT things.
Yep. That's it.
Probably got like lucky at the fucking pokies. Fucking
Yeah.
all 4 came.
Yep. Actually, since Ryan, one of your cars is Penta S, it means all your cars are Penta S. DXMT things. Ah. Fuck. Yes, one of my cars is one of my cars is Penta S. They are all Penta S now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's wow.
Oh, he's been playing for such a long time. Yeah, he's only like fucking 7th grade. Like it doesn't fucking make sense.
Yeah, because there's no one to play. There's no one to play in like. There's no one to play in Werribee. Like there's like this one. There's a couple of chumps that play that are like, oh, let's play, and like they're pretty decent. But I have like one game, and I'm like, I'm fucking done. Like I don't want to play anymore. But you know, then there's like little kiddies that jump on, and you know, you just see someone skulking in the corner, going, yes, give me those stars, yes.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. There's photos. No, there's photos of him fishing guests.
Yeah, well, I've caught him fishing guests. It's no secret. I've caught many people fishing guests. I fish guests. I sit there and wait for little people to jump on the machines, and I sit there and I'm like, I could fish these people, or I could go to the coffee shop that's just around the corner and get myself a coffee. Fishing guests or coffee? Alan has quoted, Werribee is cheap. Why would you want to spend more money living? Well,
What the fuck type of logic is this?
that's really dumb. Because
So-
that's really dumb. Because okay, if you know anything, okay, I'm gonna comment here. If you know anything about money, it is invest, invest, invest. There is no point stockpiling all your money in a low ass fucking account that does nothing. You're better off putting your money into housing, investing elsewhere, buying things, selling things, or hell, even like just buying houses, right? There
You
is
just get a
no
big
point.
return. It's
There
so
is
fucking stupid.
there is no point in living in Werribee if you can help it, right? There's like you can buy houses in Werribee for $400,000, and I would not advise to do that because the infrastructure in Werribee is really bad. But also the market return in Werribee is absolutely fucking shit. Like
Did
you,
someone say $400,000 for a house? That's so cheap, bro. Look at Sydney. Okay, one house in the middle of buttfuck nowhere is $1 million.
Yeah.
You know, you should be happy.
but Sydney is a bit crazy. But my point is, if you have money, right? You turn around and go, I have money. I have enough money to one, provide for my family. Two, provide for my family in a better area so they're not in the face of, you know, absolute threats like theft, assault, all the rest of the things that come with, you know, low socioeconomic areas. And I can move them into a better area, that they get a better education, that they feel more safer, that I'm more happy in, that my partner doesn't live with me anymore. Sorry, my ex-partner doesn't live with me anymore. So, you know, but that's okay. I make $4,000 a week. I shouldn't have to worry about that. I'm just going to hoard all my money, chuck it into a game that means nothing at the end of the day, and bot my stats till the cows come home. By the way, she is home and she is my ex-girlfriend.
bro, my ex-girlfriend is 10 minutes away from me, and like I would not touch that. I would not go past that place with a fucking 10-foot pole. Honestly.
Well, okay. Well, anyways, like, yeah. So my ex-girlfriend, I know where she lives. She lives in our old house, and we're you know, relatively friendly for the divorce settlement. So, you know, but at the end of the day, right? You cut your losses. You say, look, I'm leaving or you're leaving, and you know, we break up for a specific reason, and the reason is X, and this is why I don't want to be with you anymore. But I'm happy for you to stay in the house, and so we can, you know, occasionally have, you know, casual sex that may or may not,
3 ways.
you know, yeah, 3 ways. So this guy is, yeah, I mean, yep, he has it made. I once got on. I'm having a 4-way now. I'm forever having 4 ways. DXMT things, yes. Oh God, yes. Oh.
This kid's like me on the room doing a fucking 3-way with his fucking wife and his ex-partner. That's so fucking disgusting.
Yep. But you know, anyways, so
We're not snitches. We're not going to report them to the Department of Protective Services or Child Services.
no.
Yeah,
It's
we would've
okay.
left it on them. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Anyways, so next issue that we have, and you know, I'm going to touch on this with a bit of candor here. You know, let's just dumb it down, boys. Let's just make it a bit more serious here. All right, guys. Now, the future of MT is
It's not looking bright.
it's not looking positive at all. It's not looking
It's
positive at all.
coronavirus
It
from
is.
Alan.
It is. And I mean, let's let's uh let's call it out for what it is. It's actually it's appalling.
Yeah.
The amount of people that aren't playing maximum tune and that are crying out to play maximum tune is through the roof. And we have our ways to get around that. And obviously I'm not going to speak about those illegal ways that people are using their PCs to emulate the game. But when maximum tune comes back, what do you guys hope to see?
Or
More
for,
positive people.
Yeah, for sure. Better
Yeah.
community. Maybe like I really want to have an event like the MT4 Australia tournament they have. Something on that scale.
Well, we had that, and then Jack White came to Melbourne, and then
No, no, but like that, fuck that. Fuck that guy.
What do you mean? He's your best friend from Adelaide. Why?
Um,
Why are you so mean to him? That's bullying.
yeah,
Bro, he bullied me. He fucking got me into this game.
you're no better than DXMT if that's how you're going to talk about him.
Oh my god. I don't have
Yeah.
any. I don't hate Jack White, but he bullied me and I got fucking into this game, so I know to get revenge on him. That was like one of the reasons.
Yeah, but the best revenge is to live well, Like, like if like fight fire with fire, it just makes you look like a child as well. Don't you agree, Mikey?
Yeah, I mean, if you're retaliating, sorry, Kuma, if you're retaliating and or causing any negative influences in the community by retaliating or calling other people's names for argument's sake, or maybe trying to make people irrelevant, that's not on. That's not on.
No, I don't hate Jack White. I don't mind him, but I got nothing bad to say about him, to be honest.
You don't?
He's not as bad of a guy now compared to what people tell me he used to be.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, does he have any redemption? Like, can he be redeemed in the community? Is he someone
Yeah.
that we can like?
I don't even hear about him anymore, to be honest. I think he's just like he's gone low key.
Yeah.
He just plays the new DDR.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cool. I mean, EJ, do you have anything to say on that, Kevin?
Like honestly, like he never had the best impression for me because the first thing I remember was him talking down to me when I was a new person. But you know me, I don't take the game seriously. I don't take the game serious enough like some people who like buy machines to play at home. So I just let it slide because life goes on, man.
Fair enough. Kevin, do you have any comments on that?
No. Well, no issue really. It's like it's not really of my personal interest.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, I mean, we've talked about Jack White, having redemption. Is there any redemption for DXMT?
It's a hard one.
Yeah, it's a hard one to say because, well, it was involved somewhat before,
Involved.
right? That's the whole story.
Involved how?
About him just not just being beefy with Ryan,
Yep.
and that resulted in using Alan as a tool to get back at Ryan.
Okay.
Before me, there was like other people. Like there was Stitch. Like there was other people before.
Yeah.
So like, how do we know if like let's say if I'm not there and like, who's to say Alan won't start like picking on someone else or like
It's
start
true. It's true.
fucking with someone else?
It's
Yeah.
true. I mean, you could argue that it was jealous that you got there before him.
Yeah, of course he was. That's fucking obvious. Of course.
Now, do you think that that jealousy that other people have things that he doesn't have, do you think that drives this sort of negative and destructive behavior in which, you know, we constantly see him burn bridges.
I mean, possibly the only thing you could be jealous about Alan is like the fact that he has 3-ways like every night. Honestly, like, apart from that, you could not be fucking jealous of him.
I don't know, he has a Penta S. I mean, you know.
Oh,
He's got kids in the back too.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares? Like, anyone can have fucking kids, right?
Well, not anyone. I mean, there are people that are...
But like,
There are people that, you know...
He's Penta S, but he plays like a fucking B rank.
Oof.
You know what I mean?
Oof.
So it's like, what's the point of even having one?
True. So
I don't even use my Penta S anymore. I don't
True.
use it.
True.
I'm ashamed to use it now.
You're
I know I don't play- I
you're
don't
ashamed
play
to be
Penta
to be
S.
Penta S.
I'm
yes,
ashamed.
tournament. Remember what happened on the tournament, right?
Yeah, I got knocked out of the first round in the tournament. I
Wow.
was fucking trolling and I actually fucking lost. I
Wow.
was like, oh, don't worry, I'll catch up, and I never fucking caught up.
And you're saying that Alan is a B rank, and yet you got, you know, taken out in the first round.
Exactly.
Empty-
so imagine
empty
if I
things.
could beat
Empty
Alan,
things.
If I can beat Alan,
Empty things. DXMT things.
exactly.
Wow.
And
You.
If I can beat Alan, so that's saying something.
I'm a bit conflicted here.
I don't have an issue with Alan. Like, it's just the fact that he's just so fucking annoying. And it's not only to me. It's like throughout like his history, he's been known to be like the annoying guy. It's not his fault. It's like, would you put a dog down for biting someone
Yes.
if they didn't know?
Well, hang on. That's a
If
bit
they didn't
different.
know better.
If a dog bites someone, you got to take it all into consideration. I mean, did the dog try to bite maliciously? Was the dog playing?
What if the
Did
dog
it?
is called Alan?
Well, look. You're really testing my logic here,
Yeah.
right? Like there is a myriad of like circumstances in which you would put a dog down. Okay. Now, as someone that owns, you know, 2 dogs, one of them's a husky and one of them's a half husky, half German Shepherd, they generally play really rough, and I'm not gonna, you know, shy away from the fact that my dogs have bitten me, and they've bitten me in anger, and they also have bitten me in fairness and fun. And there is a massive difference between the two. When you say, well, if a dog bites you, do you put it down? You got to look at the situation and go, well, my dog was play biting me. Did my dog was biting me in anger because I kicked it in the nuts? My dog, you know, bit me because I had its favorite chew toy and it went to go for the chew toy, but I moved my hand and he accidentally bit me and he knew that he bit me. Or, you know, my dog bit me because, you know, I was standing there and I meant no threat to him and he just attacked me. There are lots of situations in which a dog can and can't bite you. Okay? Now, when we talk about being aggressive and when we talk about being, hey, what are you doing, you little shit? When we talk about, I guess, you know, being a negative influence, are these people doing it, you know, because they're jealous? Are they doing it because they're trying to boost their ego? Are they doing it because they're actually legitimately mean? Like, there are a lot of reasons out there, you know? But think about it, you know? Tell me, what do you think the reasons are for DXMT to be such a negative, burn-bridging individual that is causing the Maximum Tune Community Australia such damage? Like, what do you guys think?
Like, I reckon the honest truth is inside he's just really sad. And,
Like-
alone. He wants the attention. Maybe he never got it when he was, like, a child or something.
Like sad as in depressed, or sad as in, like, psycho, like,
Bit of both, maybe?
bit of both, bit of both, bit of both? EJ, do you want to comment?
I don't know.
know,
Like,
yeah.
obviously, like for myself, like I don't want to talk about or joke about like mental health issues. Like, he might have stuff going on, so obviously I try not to touch on that. But you know, like, it is what it is. But you need to, like, even for myself, like sometimes, like, hey, I have anxiety, I have my own issues, I have mental health issues sometimes. You know, like I address them, and you know, for myself, I'm really confident. I know exactly what I want in life. Like, I overcome it, and I try to minimize my flow-on effect to how it affects other people, because I think, oh, you know, like, if I act like a shit cunt, or if I act like a baby, and you know what kind of effect does it have on other people? You know what I mean? So I try not to. You know,
Okay.
I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Okay. Kevin, do you have any comments that you'd like to make? I know that you're a library of information with the Maximum Tune community, and I would regard you as someone that, is a very astute expert in the history of Maximum Tune. Judging, from what you know about the community and what you can, I guess, draw upon. Like, how do you see the whole situation?
I see it as just it's just DXMT still undergoing the growing pains of socializing. It's something that we've all had to develop at some point in our lives, and it comes late for most people, like Jack White, for example. But it's all totally normal as part of the process. But it's kind of I wouldn't say regrettable, but I can't think of another word to describe it for DXMT, because in this case it's already been many years that he's already been in this situation where he just he rocks up like during the MT3 era, and he would just speak casually to people as like about playing the game, and he just wants to make friends, but he doesn't realize what he's doing is probably annoying or not the right time to do it, and whatever he says can really come off as like just being a show off. So
It's entirely his fault.
Fair.
It is true, though. It is entirely his fault, and what needs to happen is that he understands that what he's doing is very detrimental to socializing.
Fair enough. I mean, like, you've got a lot of valid points there. You got a lot of valid points there. And that's fair. And that's fair. I mean, I think it's on the individuals to grow and to show a bit of maturity as well. I mean, so how I think about the whole situation is a lot of people know about sort of, the history between, Jezza and myself, and I did not like him for a long, long, long time. Oh, but after a while, I was very, meh about it. And then, towards the later life of my Maxi-Tune career, I went, what is this even about? People are stupid, and people, say stupid things, and they do stupid things. But at the end of the day, you know what? Like, he hasn't wronged me, and I just don't give a shit about it. Like, it's just a stupid grudge, it's a stupid feud, and it's, and just get over it. Does it affect me personally? No, I don't really care about it. Do I, should I kick up a fuss? Should I be mean? Should I, be intentionally inhibitive? No. I mean, there's the mature side of the whole paradigm of Maximum Tune where, sometimes you may or may not like someone because of their rank or what they look like or where they come from or what team they're from or, a bunch of other things. But at the end of the day, they're another Maximum Tune racer as you. And until such a time that you have a personal, issue with that person, right? There's no real reason for you to go after them in such a menacing and degrading way as, trying to belittle their achievements or, call them out being, illegitimate or, or otherwise.
Especially now, because the community is it's going to die. This game's going to die eventually.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, what happens to all our achievements in the game? Like, when this game dies, well, let's take Initial D for argument's sake. Now, Initial D was, at the pinnacle of, I guess, car racing games when Maximum Tune was first starting out. Initial D 2 and 3 were regarded as one of the best machines for car racing. And then after 4 hit Australia, it died pretty quickly. Now, what happened to all those achievements and all those people that played Initial D? They, went off and life started for them. When Maximum Tune ends, what are we going to be left with?
Yeah.
Sloppy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so, hopefully I've left everyone that's online, something real to think about, some real hard issues to, take home, because not everyone can be the best in the world. Not everyone can be Penta S. Not everyone can be, the best time attackers. But all you can do is be positive and, consider things from other people's point of views. And you know what? There are things that may be going on in other people's lives that may be, too hard or difficult for them to, deal with. And all you can be is just a nice person, respectful, and, decent human beings. Legitimate human beings, I should say. So, until next time,
Yeah.
everyone.
I agree with that.
We will see you then.